Why do you say that you have good intentions and receive good rewards? Today I will tell you a story. During the Ming dynasty, a scholar appeared in a village in Henan. He was named Zhong Gancheng, and his parents died, and he lived with his uncle. This year is the time to start the exam again. He went to Beijing with a few people to take the exam. That day, when I walked to Shandong, I suddenly encountered a group of robbers. Snatch all the births of several people. The people who were walking with him said to him, "Gan Cheng, let's take the exam. I'm here to play, it's useless to go. Now that I'm robbed halfway, it's not a good sign." We went home and stopped taking the exam. What about you? Zhong Qiancheng thought about it. When I came, I replaced all the property that I could exchange for money at home and asked me to go to Beijing to take the exam. Now I will go back like this. What should I do if my uncle asks me? Even if he forgives me, I can't forgive myself. You can go back, I will go to the exam even if I beg for food. Seeing that he was determined to take the exam, everyone left all the things that could be replaced with money to him. After thanking him, he came from the capital and walked to Hebei on that day, although the capital was in sight. But he has no money. Just find some smaller shop owners. Who knows that he had some simple rice? Plus hired. When you are about to arrive in the capital, stay in a small shop. Get up early the next morning. Dizzy. Sick. This is really a rain that falls. The only few pennies left on the body. He also asked the doctor to take medicine and it was spent. Don't have money to check out when it's time to leave. I have to tell the truth to the boss. Fortunately, this store saw it. He is a teacher. Not only did he not make things difficult for him, he also gave him some dry food and a beautiful pheasant. My family really doesn't have money to pay you for travel. You bring this chicken with you. Meet someone who wants to buy. Sell it for money. Zhong Qiancheng didn't want it. But when I saw the host family's kindness, I took it away. Befka. I go to Beijing regardless of whether I can pass the exam or not. I'll come back to report a message to you in the future. After saying goodbye to Zhong Qiancheng, I started away. Passing by a mountain, looking at the dying pheasant in his hand, I can't help but feel sad. Calculate the date. The exam time is less than half a month. I am leaving the capital now. 5 or 6 days left. How to live in the future. Even if you sell this chicken for money, I can't get to the capital, either. You may not be able to enter the examination room when you arrive in Beijing. You may not be able to pass the exam. Why should I sell this chicken to kill? Why not put it? It can be regarded as accumulating some of the reasons for yourself. Thinking this, he said to the pheasant, "Alas, chicken, chicken. I think you are a difficult chicken, too. Let's be the same disease. I'll let you go. You escape." As he said, he loosened the rope on the chicken's feet. The chicken was supported on the ground. Then he shook his body. He buzzed twice, crawling into the woods next to the road. After letting the pheasants go away in Zhongqian City, he continued walking along the mountain road. After walking for several miles, he began to get hungry. He saw a flat stone on the side of the road, so he sat on it and ate the dry food prepared by the shop owner. After taking a few bites, a few children ran out of the woods and reached out to him for medicine, saying that they hadn't eaten for many days. Can you give them some food? Zhong Qiancheng was stunned at first. If he was alone, he could give it to him. Now there are several. If he gives it all, he doesn't have enough food to eat. What should he do? But then I thought again, since these dry foods were not enough for me to stay in the capital, I might as well give them all food and calculate wherever I go. Thinking of this, he took out all the dry food he brought and distributed it to the children, and the children who were washing them pulled him to play with him. Zhong Qiancheng Alliance said, I still have to go on a rush, and the children said, you can only play hide and seek with us once. When Zhong Qiancheng saw that the children were on the letterhead, and if he didn't obey them, it seemed like something was bad, he agreed to play with them once. When the children heard this, they were very happy. One of them took out a piece of cloth and covered Zhong Qiancheng's eyes, and shouted, don't open your eyes, don't open your eyes. Zhong Qiancheng felt as if he was flying, and was wondering, so he heard the children shouting, open his eyes. Zhong Qiancheng's eyes were already open, and he realized that he had arrived in the capital. When he turned around and found those children, he had disappeared. He looked at the small bag he carried with him again, picked it up and saw it heavy. When he opened it, there were several silver dollars inside. I realized that I had met a god. Save yourself. Although Zhong Qiancheng took the exam on time, but it's still a failure. He thought, go home like this. Didn't my family laugh to death? He used the remaining money to do business. Less than 2 years, he became a wealthy businessman. This day, he decided to go home. I bought a lot of gifts, prepared to give it to the one who helps him. The owner of that small hotel. Come to the village head to find it. Village must said. There is no such family at all. If it's strange. What's going on? But he still left a silver. Let the locals build a temple in the place, he said. The temple is dedicated to a fairy who is like a shop owner. Thank you for listening. I wish you better and better health. The wealth is getting more and more. Family is getting more and more harmonious.